If you plan on doing these things to a Virgo, stop right now. Virgos might appear calm, logical, and composed, but beneath that exterior lies a sensitive heart and a perfectionist mind that notices everything. Say the wrong words, make the wrong move, or cross one of their silent boundaries, and trust me, you'll feel that famous Virgo coldness almost instantly. Today, we're breaking down 10 things you should never say or do to a Virgo. Unless you're ready for the quiet judgment, the emotional shutdown, or the kind of disappointment only a Virgo can deliver. Let's get into it. 1. You're overthinking again. Virgos don't overthink, they process. It's their natural way of making sense of the world. Their minds move fast, analyzing situations, spotting patterns, identifying risks, solving problems before they even arise. Telling a Virgo they're overthinking is like telling a fish it's swimming too much. What you're really telling them is that their natural way of understanding the world is wrong. And Virgos take that personally. They may not explode, but they'll shut down, withdraw, or mentally check you off as someone who doesn't get it. A better approach? Acknowledging their thoughtfulness, then helping them feel grounded without dismissing their concerns. 2. Relax. It's not a big deal. Yes. Yes, it is a big deal, to them. Virgos care. They care about details, about doing things right, about being prepared, about meeting expectations, and about not disappointing anyone. When you tell a Virgo to relax in a dismissive way, you're essentially telling them that their standards, values, and feelings are unnecessary. This triggers 2 things. Their anxiety. Their irritation. They're not uptight for fun. Their need for order helps them feel safe and in control. If something matters to them, show a little respect, even if it doesn't matter to you. 3. Why are you so critical all the time? Virgos don't criticize out of malice. They do it out of care. To them, pointing out a flaw or a mistake isn't an attack, it's an act of help. They notice things others miss because their brains are wired that way. They want improvement, progress, refinement. It's their love language. So telling a Virgo they're too critical feels unfair, like you're turning their greatest strength into a flaw. If their feedback feels harsh, try saying, "I know you're trying to help, can you tell me in a gentler way?" They'll appreciate the clarity and happily adjust. 4. Stop being so picky. Virgos aren't picky. They're selective. They know what they like, what they want, and what feels right for them. Whether it's choosing friends, making decisions, committing to relationships, or picking a brand of toothpaste, Virgo's standards exist for a reason: they value quality. Calling them picky feels like you're accusing them of being unreasonable. And trust me, Virgos hate being misunderstood. They're not difficult. They just value things that many people overlook. 5. Being sloppy, irresponsible, or careless around them. This one doesn't require words to hurt, your actions alone are enough. Virgos thrive in environments where things make sense. Order, cleanliness, reliability, consistency, these are not preferences for them, these are necessities. When someone repeatedly ignores responsibilities, shows up late, breaks promises, leaves messes, or acts without thinking, Virgo will lose respect faster than you can blink. They may not yell or argue, Virgos rarely create scenes, but you'll feel the disappointment radiating off them. And nothing feels worse than a Virgo silently judging you. 6. You're too sensitive. Virgos act tough, logical, and emotionally grounded, but don't be fooled. Inside, they're deeply sensitive, just extremely private about it. Calling a Virgo too sensitive is one of the quickest ways to hurt them, humiliate them, trigger their emotional walls, make them pull away. They hate showing vulnerability. They hate feeling exposed. And they really hate having their feelings dismissed like they're irrational. If a Virgo opens up to you, treat it like a rare privilege. 7. Ignoring their efforts and hard work. Virgos put love into the invisible things. The tasks no one notices. The favors no one thanks them for. The responsibilities no one else will take. The emotional labor no one acknowledges. They rarely ask for recognition, but that doesn't mean they don't crave it. A simple "thank you" can carry more weight with a Virgo than grand romantic gestures. Ignoring their effort, or worse, taking credit for something they did, is one of the most hurtful things you can do. Virgos excel at quiet contributions, but that doesn't make them immune to feeling undervalued. Show them appreciation. It means everything to them. 8. Making fun of their routines or habits. Virgos live by structure because routine gives them peace. Whether it's the way they organize their desk, their skincare ritual, their morning schedule, or the way they plan every outing down to the last detail, everything they do has a purpose. Mocking these habits feels like an attack on who they are. To a Virgo, routine equals stability. Predictability equals comfort. Order equals safety. Laughing at their rituals tells them you don't respect their lifestyle, their coping mechanisms, or their boundaries. 9. Lying, withholding information, or being vague. Want to see a Virgo instantly distrust you? Just be unclear. Virgos hate half-truths, secrets, mixed signals, dodgy explanations, emotional games, ambiguous communication. They thrive on clarity and honesty. Their intuition is sharp. And they'll know immediately when something feels off. Once a Virgo loses trust, rebuilding it is nearly impossible. They'll still be polite, still be helpful, still be civil, but you'll never get full access to their inner world again. 10. Can you chill? You're doing too much. Virgos don't know how to do anything halfway. They're either all in, or not at all. At work, in relationships, in friendships, they give 100%. Always. Telling them they're doing too much feels like you're shaming them for caring. It feels like you want them to shrink themselves. A Virgo who feels unappreciated will slowly disconnect. They'll stop giving, stop trying, stop showing up. Not out of spite, but out of self-protection. Virgos are some of the most loyal, generous, and sincere people you'll ever meet. They don't ask for much, just honesty, appreciation, and respect. Treat their heart with care, and they'll give you a version of love that's stable, devoted, thoughtful, and incredibly rare. But ignore their boundaries, dismiss their feelings, or disrespect their efforts. And the Virgo you know will disappear into silence.